I'm gonna get straight to it. Excuse the background. It's a little muggy out. This is the coolest spot right now. So I'm down here. Hopefully you don't hear too much noise in the background, but I'm gonna get straight to it. I've been talking about um, certain certain things, that I would say is not in the norm. And going back to how people or entities may have knew who you are before you even know who you are, in a sense. And on a lower level, right? You got some people, I feel like when you making an impact and you standing for something, especially if you speaking the truth, because the majority of the world live in a lie. They gang off a lie. They profit off a lie. You know what I'm saying? So anytime when truth is involved in things, there's always going to be certain attacks or people having um, strong opinions. Um, like I said, when I went back to the time when I was around 17, when the guy that I could not even ever remember seeing, and I have a good memory of, even if I don't remember knowing somebody, but I can remember a face, and I don't remember that face at all. I don't never ever remember encountering that person until that day, and for that person to know my government name, but to ask me, is your name, John, and tell me my name, like, and you asking me, but you telling me my name, like, so you know who I am? How you even know who I am? I've worked at jobs in the past, and I've noticed how a person will say my government name, and it's like a couple times, and it's like, it's not like, how can I put it? They'd be like, Mr. John Johnson, but it's like the way they say it remind me of like the Matrix. It's almost like, are you just saying my name because you see it on there? But the way you saying it is as it's like who I am in a weird way. I don't know. It may sound strange, but it's almost like I'm like, you saying it in a way because I'm working here and you see my name, but the way you saying my name and your body language and everything is almost like, do you know me? It's some weird things. Just like a time too, I think I spoke about the one nice guy that used to be around the area, tall Caucasian guy, always speak. I never knew the guy or had a full conversation with him, anything. I just lived in the same building with the guy for a while, and I seen him over the years. Never was a rude guy, never had a problem with the man, never had any type of issues besides this particular day. Like I said, I didn't do anything. I didn't bother nobody. I didn't do nothing to even be getting on anybody's nerves at all. I was getting off the elevator, and this guy was like, John. And he's like, get out of here. I'm going to call the cops. And I'm like, I promise I didn't even do anything at all besides walk inside the building. I didn't do anything at all besides walk inside the building. I promise I didn't do anything. That's why I'm like, and I never seen this man act like this out of all the time I've known him. Not known him, like, because I don't know the guy like that. I've seen him many times. He lived in the building, but we could live in the same area. So, I often see the guy going to the store. I'm saying all this to say, I really believe that there are certain entities, and like I said, that jump inside of people, and that's like a familiar spirit or something, man. And them some of the worst ones to deal with. But I speak of that, man, because it just makes me reminisce on what's going on even now. And that lets me know that it was even deeper because I wasn't even on a camera or anything. And like I said, I just started doing this. But I already felt some type of, you feel me? I always felt like that. You know what I mean? Because I could feel it. But just a certain other experience, even leading up to now and the things that I've seen, in certain aspects, and I'm not just, how can I put this? Like some Star Trek, man. Like, not only just watchful, hateful ones and hateful, grateful ones, but there's all kind of stuff in the sky. I don't know what it is. Is something moving around? Is it a plane? Is it a damn helicopter? Is it something from the? I don't know, but been a lot of activities in those skies. I'll just leave it at that. Trip. But so for those real ones and earthly, they also know who you are. Speaking in a deeper level with all this stuff going on with this technology and this news and all of this and that and nothing but negativity, just negative, 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 deleting, this, that, negative, fight. That's all I hear. There seem to be certain people more than others. You gotta catch that. They know what I'm talking about. The stage is set. Let the games begin, but the game's been begun. Hunger Games. It's an ending to a new beginning. So you got a lot of these bad spirits, and Satan is at work overtime, trying to get as many souls as he can and tempting those real ones. Just bear with me. It's a lot going on at once. I wasn't even going to make a video, but I feel like I don't want something to hinder me on something I like doing, and I really feel like there's real ones that want to hear this besides all that, the haters and the doubters, you know what I mean? I know it's a lot of them, but I do it for those real ones. You can't give up on this mission. You know what I'm saying? A lot of this battle is already won. But see, it appears that you're losing because it's an illusion. Just like me, I feel the energy. Like some people, they know who I am, but, I encounter them. I may run into them in the store, and they may not like me, but they don't say nothing or do nothing. They look tough and move around. They may try to do something. And I'm not saying that from trying to come from I'm just some big tough guy, because I ain't the biggest person. And I don't think I move around like the toughest person, but when I feel like somebody trying to intimidate me or trying to make me, because I believe in other stuff already, you know what I'm saying? So I ain't even worried about that. But when it comes down to the physical, I feel like I gotta face fears head on. I'm not gonna try to run from it. Only thing I try to avoid is negative confrontation if they could be avoided. Because when I didn't know better, I guess I'll put it in that way. I would react off instincts and all kind of stuff. It takes for a person to grow. You got to grow and improve. And it's low vibrational. They want to be confrontational, and they low vibrational. You got to stay away from those type of people because they bring your vibration down. And that's another thing why, like the hateful, grateful ones, the watchful ones, they try to do stuff to intimidate you or just try to get you. They don't want you to have any type of peace, And if it was up to them, they would try to, if they could make sure you don't sleep well, they'll be doing that too, making all kind of noises and all kind of things. It's a lot going on, and I do appreciate the real comments that I've been hearing, the few ones that I do get. I appreciate them. The positive ones, I always appreciate them. And I have to start getting names down for the very few, but I appreciate it because it's a lot going on. Like I said, check short fees for the real ones to support. I feel like I've been always coming creative and trying to do stuff. My whole goal is to motivate. I don't want people to go through things that I've went through mentally, because to me, mental is the strongest, the most intense battle and struggle is a mental one. You know, the physical, yeah, you can go through stuff. You got war wounds and all that kind of stuff. But when you have a spiritual, mental war, when people playing with your psyche and mental games and um, a lot of mind games, and people sitting back laughing like, hee, yeah, we bringing them down. Oh, we're gonna play with, I can already tell. I don't gotta be in front of people. I can sense it and feel it. People all on your page watching your stuff, but they don't want to support. They just on there. Or if they do say something, the negative ones, they gotta say, he's a crack baby. He is an N-word. I'm like, okay, did that make you feel good? But I can guarantee you I'm much, much more beyond that. And for the ones that really know, they know. Disagreeable and agreeable. And I ain't talking about this, let's get in a fight, let's fight, or the bang bang and all this stuff that make the other people feel like men and women. Make them feel tough, because deep inside they very insecure about themselves. And that's to whoever it applies to. They very insecure. They need a weapon or something to make them feel. They know if they ever dropped that or couldn't do all that, them people would be running scared. They try to put you in fear because they in fear. You know what I'm saying? Like, get out of here. And if that sky really open up, that people think that it ain't as above as so below, you shall see. Because I can already tell and feel when entities and all this stuff trying to come against me and probably trying to mess with my throat chakra. My voice was kind of messed up, and I can just feel when people be trying to hate, but I also feel super duper protected in a certain way that I don't look at as just the norm. For the real ones that are here to make change, you got to go through the rain and you got to go through the pain. But also, you are, like I said, the true manifester. You are the sand treader. You are the creator. So you can create that peace even through hell. Just know you're going to prevail and you shall prevail. You're the only one that's going to get in your way. These other people are just here to test the God that's in you. You are limitless. And that's to whoever it applies to. I ain't going to even drag this video too long, but I know it's been a lot of haters, and I try not to keep acknowledging them, but I'm like, you know what? Some things I just got to get off my chest because I see you and they see you. But yeah, like, I'm in the video, but like I said, if you really like the content, my next video, I'm not even going to be talking about this. You just got to stay tuned. We're going to get back into that real X-File stuff. We're going to speak about how we are electricity. Electrical beings. I'm going to get back into that real stuff. I don't want a person to try to put me in no kind of box. I'm a creator, I'm an artist, I am creator. So I'm constantly creating just like you should be. And all them other people that's non-creators, you know who you are. They're the jealous ones. Because all they could do is copy. You are the originals. Like, comment, and subscribe. Shout out to my underdog immortals. It is the God, triple ones. Ions 13.